Name something that follows the word pork.
You pine.
Huh? This is the greatest answer I've ever heard.
You have a small
Name something people bury in the backyard.
Placenta. You know, so that they get the rose bushes and stuff. I seen it on movies. They get the rose bushes. I'm telling you.
Where y'all from? You taking baby dolls out in the backyard and burying placenta. How the hell do you come from the hospital with your placenta in a bag and take it out in the backyard because you want some roses? You ain't seen that on no movie. I ain't never heard of nothing so country in my life. I can't believe y'all said this on TV. Name something that comes in 6-inch and 12-inch sizes.
Condoms. I can't believe I just said that.
Tell me a part of the body that begins with the letter T.
Titties. Favorite part. Favorite part.
Without hesitation, and he saw absolutely nothing wrong.
Oh.
Everybody's thinking it.
Name something you've never had, but you know you want it. Jimmy.
Menage a trois.
Wow, this is a good one. You didn't hear it, but I did. Oh, this is real good. Boy, say it in the mic, Jimmy.
2 women.
Not me.
Well, he said at the beginning, he said, menage a trois. But look at your mother-in-law, though. That's the look. She's looking like this. He said she don't even know what that is. Name something you've never had, but you know you want it.
A bigger package.
Miss Belvia, how you doing today?
I'm fine, darling.
Good. You have anything to do with this answer?
Well, he ain't never had it besides, so, you know, yeah. I did. I'm so sorry.
I know.
I'm not.
I
I'm not
know.
sorry.
No, you're trying to win this game.
I am.
You go to church, don't you?
Yes, I might have changed churches.
Jimmy,
Good job, Big Daddy.
you guys actually played pretty well, man.
Thank you.
You want to raise your hand up a little bit for me, Jimmy?
Just a little bit.
Thank you. All right, let's go. Miss Pam, give me something a man puts on that he thinks drives women wild.
A Steve Harvey suit and tie.
Name something that shakes when it's turned on.
A vibrator.
Oh, they watching. It's elementary school, though. You're going to have to answer a lot of questions when you get back.
Sorry.
Just tell them it's a...
They're used to it. They're used to it with me, trust me. I mean, I don't talk like that in school, but never mind. I'm just digging myself deeper.
Yeah. This ain't looking good for the substitute teacher right now.
The calls are going to stop coming.
Yeah, they are. Well, let's see how bad it is. Shannon, give me a title of a reality show that best describes your love life.
Well, my husband might not like me for this either, but I'm going to say Fear Factor.
Wow.
I am happily married.
You were.
You thought you were.
Wow. Do they hammer you like that all the time? Name something you've made love on top of. Shannon?
The hood of a car, baby.
The hood of a car. Mindy, tell me something that a fireman might be holding in a hot men of the fire department calendar. Come on, give it to me, Mindy. I know it. Go ahead.
His penis. Good answer.
You might be holding it in the calendar, like, you know. I'm thinking.
Show me one more time how he's standing, Mindy.
Like, maybe he'd be like, you know.
That's amazing. Hey, Cheryl, how you doing from Indiana?
How are you?
Good. What do you do there?
Well, I'm a registered nurse, but the biggest thing going on in my life right now is, and I haven't told my mother this, next week I'm getting my puppies fixed.
What's Greg standing over there grinning for?
Because I'm gonna win the fast money and pay for the puppies.
Name a tool that reminds you of your husband in bed. Ron.
Hammer.
Big boy hammer. My man. My man. Brittany, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Good, good. What do you do for a living again?
By day, I am a consultant at a healthcare company. By night, I extreme coupon.
You do what?
Extreme coupon.
What's the most you've ever done? You've gotten to the counter, it cost how much and you paid what?
It cost $52 and I paid 16 cents.
What stupid store does this?
I'm not gonna say because I'm afraid they're watching.
Just a funny little thief, ain't you? I ain't gonna say because I'm afraid they're watching. Is there something that you specialize like in a certain food?
Frozen vegetables.
Frozen vegetables. Just go down there and wear them out on them frozen vegetables.
Come home with 50 bags of corn, you don't gotta buy any vegetables for a year.
You done had to eat 50 bags of corn, huh? Hang in there, man. Saving a lot of money, but she sure ain't creative as a cook. What are we having this morning? Corn. What do you think we're having? What are we having this afternoon? Corn cakes. What are we having for dinner? Corn pie. What's for breakfast? Corn flakes. Just shut up and eat it. We talked to 100 women. Name a tool that reminds you of your husband in bed.
Wrench.
All right. She might not be creative in the kitchen. But you smiling pretty good right now, though. We're doing the wrench. Cheryl. Okay. Now you want to tell everybody what's going to happen next week?
I'm getting a new puppy. True story.
Never called him a puppy before.
The twins are back.
The twins are back.
That's what I'm calling
They're coming back big, huh?
That's right.
And your husband Greg's grinning harder than you.
I like puppies, Steve.
You like puppies?
I like puppies.
See, right now you got. But after next week, you got. Mama, how you? Do you?
Oh my God, yes. Oh my God, I've been wanting to do this so bad. Oh my God. You like it? You like it, baby? And you scratch too. I do. I watch you all the time, every day. I do not miss you at all. And I go, oh my God, here he comes.
I appreciate it.
I hope so, because I tell you, I really do, Steve. I love you to death.
Well, Miss Norma, I love you.
Oh, good.
Girl, I gotta tell you, matter of fact, I don't think I've ever been loved this much before.
Oh,
This.
Lord, I could just go on and on and just love you. Oh, rub your back. Oh, get me a muscles.
We gotta finish playing. Come on. We gotta play. Mama, we gotta play.
She was telling me to let you go.
Mama. Oh, what would you do if you found out your man once acted in an X-rated movie?
I'd probably leave him for a while.
You'd probably leave him for a while?
Yeah.
Just a little while.
Just a little while. Let him cool himself off.
Let him cool himself off.
Right.
All right, Mom.
Then I'd be ready for him when he got home.
That's a good answer.
Please take this answer. I don't care. Killing me. I'm dying.
Just one more time.
They're touching. They're whispering things to me you can't hear. I'm scared.
Don't be scared.
Okay, I'm trying. All right. You ready, Miss Normal?
I'd leave him, like I said. Not find me somebody else.
And you
on the
find
way.
you somebody else.
You better believe
She
it.
find herself somebody else. How about that? Name a place a woman might call heaven on earth. Number 6. Let's move on to question 2. Give me Jeanette. Give me Bernice. Name. Oh, I still got the same. I had the same thing. Name a place a woman might call heaven on earth. The coochie. Kawana.
That's it.
See how I got it?
Yeah, you got it.
I broke it on down. See, I specialize in African-American names.
Just pronounce it.
Yeah, I have a lot of African-American family members.
You do?
We have names like that. Very unique. For those of you that's not African-American, don't try that. Just call her Coco. Because old black people can't say that. Kawash, correct? Where's Coco? We talked to 100 women. Name something most women wouldn't be caught dead leaving the house without.
Their vibrator. I've been crazy. Sorry, Mama.
Well, on my way to the grocery store, where in the world is my toy? Ain't no telling how long these lines gonna be.
I love to sing.
Are you serious?
I am very serious. At church, school, wherever I've been, I've always sung.
Let me hear a little bit of it.
I'll be your crying shoulder. I'll be love suicide.
If dogs use computers, what would they post pictures of on the internet? Terrell.
The girlfriend cat, a cat.
The girlfriend cat. That's amazing how you thought of that. Name an animal sound that would not be sexy coming from your husband in bed.
Moo.
Do that again.
Moo.
Did John ever did that before? Never did move. Big John. Maybe a roar. Woo. Big John.
I gotta move.
Name an animal sound that would not be sexy coming from your husband in bed.
A horse. Nay.
A horse. Do it again.
Nay.
Meow.
You know the boys down at the rock quarry. You already know. You know they're gonna eat you alive.
I know they will.
And just to make sure, you gotta do it one more time.
Lord, you're killing me, Steve.
I know, John. Go ahead, one more time.
Meow.
I'll talk to 100 married women. Give me an animal sound that would not be sexy coming from your husband in bed.
Cricket.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's gonna be way better than that cat one, boy. What did you just say?
You know what? It's no. Like nothing's going on, you know?
Name something that gets up in the morning before you do.
Sorry, Mom, but for men, they're penis.
At what age does a man no longer have the strength to fool around? You said 35. Survey said number one answer, 100.
I lived that long.
Shut up. It's the truth. Tell me something people pick out ahead of time so the funeral will be fabulous.
I would have to say food.
Will you walk in the door and just grab a sandwich? How old are you, man?
I'm 25.
25? Boy,
Yes,
you
sir.
look young. You're only 25, you don't know nothing about this. Name the worst place to be when the Viagra you took kicks in.
I would say at school.
Good answer. Good answer.
At school. With the rest of the kids. I mean, look, you gotta know, the guy's 25. He has no idea. I know all of these. Hell, when you're hosting a game show. I said, name a part of your body the doctor checks during a routine physical exam. You said your breast. Survey said.
Good woman answer.
Yeah, I know. I think you might want to report your doctor. Names.
You're right.
It's only happened to 3 other people. It's not good. It's not routine at all. Name a part of your body the doctor checks during a routine physical exam.
Your junk, your privates.
Okay, time out. You sure need to find out who the hell y'all doctor is, though. Your junk. Survey said. Hey, Crystal, how you doing, dog?
I'm doing great.
Good.
Hey, let me say this, Steve. I knew you were fine, but you're even finer in person. Just wanted to let you know.
Be careful, Crystal. This is not a game. Woo! Good. What do you do for a living, Crystal?
Well, I'm a dental assistant. I work in Douglasville at Creekside Dental.
Yep, you got pretty white teeth,
Yeah.
too. She said
Just like
Creekside
yours.
Dental. And then flash that commercial at her.
Are you looking for a dental practice that puts your needs first? At Creekside Dental.
One more time right in that camera. Where you work, right there, say it.
Creekside Dental.
Creekside Dental.
I got it.
I go there too. Name some information you wouldn't want to be the last one at the office to know about.
You were caught stealing?
You wouldn't want to be the last one at the job to know you got caught stealing. If you was down there stealing, Kim, wouldn't you already have that information? I'm just checking. I'm just checking. Kim, listen to me, girl. Every time I stole, I knew I was stealing. Oh, when they caught me, I tried to act surprised. Ooh, what? Oh, what?
That wasn't me.
Name some information you wouldn't want to be the last one at the office to know about.
There's a layoff?
There is a layoff.
All right.
Listen to me. Let's get this straight. Let me talk to the Carlisle family right now.
Oh, wow.
See these answers up here? Your objective, once you see one, is to guess the one that ain't turned over yet. We don't need y'all reading what's on the board. Most of these people have an education.
We got it.
Okay, let's just, all right. Sometimes you gotta go over the rules again. Okay, you got it, son?
I got it.
Here we go. Name some information you wouldn't want to be the last one to know at the office know about.
That the building's on fire?
That the building is on fire.
Good answer. Good answer. All right.
Sure, I can almost guarantee you that ain't up there. I'm sitting here typing. Ain't nobody told me nothing. Now I got all these third-degree burns on my butt, and y'all sitting up here running down the hallway and ain't said nothing to me. How did I know what that smell was? But baby, your dress was on fire. How did I supposed to know? Name something bad you did as a kid you're still afraid to tell your parents about. Kim.
Still.
All right.
Kind of a running theme we got here, Kim. All that stealing finally paid off, huh? Who'd have ever knew that would turn out to be the #1 answer in America? A wife can really cut her husband down to size by making fun of his what?
I'm gonna say his manhood.
Lincoln, I don't know what you mean by that. Well, let's go see his manhood. Hey, all you women that's out there clapping, listen to me. Don't call your man shrinky dink. Okay? You'll wind up in a real situation, I can tell you that right now. You can do a lot of stuff, but what I ain't about to be is shrinky dink. Okay. Let's go, man. A wife can really cut her husband down to size by making fun of his what?
I have to go hike.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Peppy, let me ask you something, man. Kind of had to deal with that a little bit.
Pretty much, sometimes. Sometimes it's good, though.
That's right.
Yeah.
Good thing come in small packages.
Yes, sir.
Shrinky dinky.
Hey, Lincoln? Yeah, I do the jokes on this show. Oh! Tell me something you might rent for an hour.
I wouldn't do it, but motel.
Peppy, you wouldn't do it. How do you know about it?
Friends?
Friends? Peppy.
I'm thinking of tuxedo. Tuxedo.
Let me ask you a question, Lincoln. Put this tux on 1 hour. Where you going?
Just somewhere for about 30, 40 minutes.
30, 40 minutes?
30,
just go
40
down
minutes.
there, just want to pop in.
I
let
might go
y'all
to the
know
motel. I might take it to the motel for an hour.
Lincoln, let me tell you something.
Okay.
You've been telling some good jokes.
Yeah.
Ain't now one of your answers been up there, though. And let's just go and stay hugged up like this. Because I got a feeling that ain't up there either.
What's up, Steve?
There we go. That tuxedo. I love this guy right here. All right, where we go? We got one strike, Simone.
A prostitute.
Okay. Okay. That's a good answer. Yeah.
A prostitute. Priya.
Yes.
Tell me something you might rent for an hour.
A hall to have a party.
Oh, a hall
Yes.
to have a party.
Yes.
All right, everybody, let's go. Everybody, get something to eat. Eat it, hurry up. Eat it. Eat it. Dance, eat it, dance. We got 30 minutes. Let's go. Mr. John.
Yes, sir.
Nice to talk to you. What do you do for a living, sir?
Watch the Family Feud.
That's all you do?
That's all we got.
Sit up there and watch
That's all
Family
I
Feud.
got to
Well, how
do.
you like it now, though?
I love it.
Boy, something else, ain't it?
I love it. I
Y'all
love
know
it.
host they got?
Out of sight. That's one reason I look at it.
Is it?
That's it.
Boy, I ain't gonna lie. Name something a man would be holding that a woman might find sexy.
It's private.
Good answer. Good answer, Bob. Good answer. Now, when this air pump went on, how you think people down at church gonna feel about that?
Probably not too good, but that kept me married for 50 years.
The baloney pony. Name a place where someone greets people as they enter. Cassie.
Walmart.
Walmart.
Why was that
No, really, no, you got it in time.
Oh.
Walmart. Cassie, pass or play? They gonna play. Cassie bounced right on over here.
Yes, you did.
Hey, Bob.
How you doing?
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great.
Good, good, good. What do you do for a living?
Well, I'm retired. I play a lot of golf, and I just recently celebrated my 49th wedding anniversary.
Wow. That's pretty good, man.
That's not easy. You got to treat her with respect, take her on great trips. For our 25th, I took her to China, and next year I'm going to go pick her up.
Dudes be sitting around writing these jokes, man. Name something that follows the word pork.
You pine.
Huh?
You pine. Porcupine.
That's right, Ted. Yes, Luna Ted.
Pork. He said, cupine. Cupine. What? What is cupine? This is the greatest answer I've ever heard. No, I feel you. I feel you. It's number one.
Oh, my mama.
Oh, pow. It's number one. Oh, really? Well, I'll tell you what. It's going to be number one on YouTube, but... Cupid! Name a part of your body that sees the least sun.
Your private parts.
Your private parts. What? is a cooter. Name an occupation where you see people swinging something. Pumpkin?
Boxing! Boxing!
Boxing?
Boxing! Yeah! We gonna play! Steve, we gonna play! We gonna play!
It's okay, Steve.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's all right. I know. I understand. I live with you.
I know, Pastor. I'm doing pretty good with you and the fellas.
I not heard
Well,
that.
been trying.
I know you've been trying.
But who is she? Your cousin?
No, my sister.
That's your sister-in-law. Yeah, she just hit me in the back.
She hit you?
Yeah, that kind of threw me off a little bit.
You're not gonna file charges or nothing,
No, I ain't gonna
right?
file no charges, but I think they tell you in rehearsal, don't put your hands on the hose. I think they do. We're gonna put that in the rehearsal.
I'm gonna talk.
Keep your hands off the hose. And she pushed me kind of hard. You know,
No, she didn't.
Punkin treat me a little rough right now. We're going on here to wheel, though.
All right,
We sorry, Steve.
That's okay. Thank you.
We sorry, Steve.
Name something a policeman might do to a suspect that he shouldn't do to a woman on their first date. Heidi.
Tase him.
So you don't want to kiss, huh? Really? Catherine, how you doing today, darling?
Good, how are you?
Hey, if your mate is loud in the bedroom, what might you do so the neighbors don't hear?
Put a pillow over their head.
That's true. That's a good answer. That's a good answer.
Catherine, wow. I mean, just looking at you, I'm not thinking.
You never know.
Yeah. Take it easy, buddy. Take it easy, boy. I got you, yeah. Hey, Brandon, tell me something that a bride wants to be huge.
Her man. Yeah. Brandon, they need you to be, they want to know, what do you mean by her man? The dong.
Huh?
The whopper.
Say what now?
Penis?
I thought. Brandon, Brandon, see, I got to teach the art of comedy is this. You were on such a roll, you said the dong, the whopper. I thought you'd just stay right there. With names that, the bazooka, the hammer, little cute stuff like that. That's all you had to do. Just stay right there. Just let the joke sell itself. Oh, no, you want to end the joke. Oh, joke over. Let's stop laughing right now. Your penis. Everybody went, oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Did he have to say that? Yes, he did. The dong. What do you do for a living, Ron?
I cremate bodies. Don't worry, I can work whenever I want to. They're not in any hurry.
Ron, how long you been, I don't know how to put this in another way. How long you been setting people on fire?
Well, I own the crematory. But I learned about that business because my wife and I have a pizza oven in the backyard. Wood-fired.
That's where you first tried somebody?
No. We did neighborhood cats and dogs.
Hey, Ron, I'm gonna tell you something, Ron. I don't really care to talk to you no more. Chris, that's your wife down there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Where your ring at, Chris?
At home, Steve.
At home. Okay. Yeah, if you think that's a good answer. Did you know it was at home, Joy?
Well, actually, he lost it on the golf course. He's not telling the truth right now. He lost both of them.
He lost both of them?
After the second one, I said no more.
I like to take my wedding ring off And I have left my wedding ring on a golf cart before.
I understand.
Fortunately, went back and get. That don't mean nothing to you.
It does not mean anything.
Okay, let's just. Okay. Name something Tarzan may take off his loincloth to do. Dana.
Have sex.
Have sex. Who answers topic, James?
To swing better in the trees.
To swing? Hey, James, you think that cloth been getting hung up? Swinging by in a tree. Derek, how you doing, sir? You married?
I am married, been married for 15 years. My wife, Stacy. We have 2 children. Eli, he's 9. Emily is 5. And she's going to be a star, too.
Might as well put you under the bus, too.
Uh-oh. Hold on, wait a minute.
Where's that red ring, Derek?
Well, I lost mine, too.
Hey, Chris, show him your hand. He's married. He lost his ring, too. Can you believe this? Look at Joy. Joy going, Turn around and do your little answers. You ain't got nothing to do with over here. How long ago you lose it, man?
It's probably been 10, 11 years ago. My wife told me.
Oh, it's been about 10, 11 years ago. I lost that problem. I've been looking for it the whole time. Yeah. Based on his personality, what kind of bug would you compare your husband to? Tasha.
A roach. Not him. Not him.
Tasha, when you say not him, but the question clearly was your husband. Miles, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great, Steve. How about you?
How old are you, Miles?
I'm 20 years old.
You ready to go?
Yes, sir.
All right, Miles, tell me a place where you saw the opposite sex naked for the first time. You probably haven't, but don't worry about it.
Let's see. Strip club.
Oh my goodness.
Mama, Daddy.
Good answer. Good answer.
Good answer. That's a good answer.
Strip club. How you doing?
Great, thank you.
Theater major?
Yes.
Very pretty. How old are you?
I'm 16.
16?
Yes.
16, Steve.
You got problems, partner. You're gonna have to hurt somebody. Man, all right, I'm gonna have to go down here. We're gonna do this a little bit different. Read this question for Kayla.
Sure. Kayla. Tell me a place where you saw the opposite sex naked for the first time.
Okay. Not me personally, but the internet.
Oh, yeah. Good answer.
No, that's not a good answer. Because it's true. You're looking at the naked people on the internet. That's it. Your computer's gone. When a husband and wife have an argument, what usually happens at the end of their argument? Oliver.
The gentleman ends up being scolded again.
The gentleman ends up being scolded again. When a husband and wife have an argument, what usually happens at the end of the argument?
The husband says, I'm sorry.
Yes, yes, yes! Yes!
24 years. 24
Always.
years. That's
You
right.
just say I'm sorry.
Me.
She can be dead wrong. You have to say you're sorry.
I'm sorry, Steve.
I know you do. I do it all the time.
Oh, I thought you wanted to say, okay.
No. I do it all the time.
Yes, sir.
Because if we don't say I'm sorry, it continues. Because they can argue all night long.
And so on, and so on, and so
That's
on.
the same as number one. Oh, no, it's not. They need another one. They say
Okay.
that's the same thing.
I get a good
I
one.
want you to know something.
Yes, sir.
That's the best answer I've heard today.
Thank you. Thank you.
And don't ever get off of that.
That's right.
Don't let these judges on Family Feud ruin your marriage.
No. Hey, we've been together 24 years, met at Rutgers University, still going strong.
That's right.
My man. Miles, there's no way you know anything about this.
I've been alive for 20 years.
I
I've
know
seen my
you've been
parents
alive.
argue over and over and over. So I think I'm used to it.
Shut up! Shut up!
That part out.
It's not what you say on TV about your parents. I've been alive 20 years. I'd heard over and over and over. I'd have said to myself, oh, Lord, when this gonna ever stop? Okay, Miles, when a husband and wife have an argument, what usually happens at the end of their argument?
They watch a romantic movie.
You seen that at the house?
Not yet.
I tried to give him an out. I said, you seen that at the house? Not yet. This kid is killing this one.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Mary.
How you doing?
Hey. So what do you do for a living?
Nothing. Actually, I am retired, and I am what would be considered a cougar motorcycle babe.
A cougar motorcycle babe. Okay, you ride motorcycles.
On the back.
Oh, just on the back?
Yeah, but that's
but you're on the back of young boys' bike.
Yeah. Not boys, not plural. Just one.
Just one.
My special one.
Oh,
hey,
your
sweetie.
special one. Oh, well.
Turn that off.
Hell, this one got good here. We got a cougar motorcycle, babe, and it's just one. You a cougar. How old is he?
He's 11 years younger than I am.
Got your hair. That's why you got your hair right and all that. Right now, just keeping it going. That's what can happen. See, you gonna get you one if you keep yourself together. See, on the back of them motorcycles. So when y'all getting married?
Oh no.
I'm not gonna marry the baby. I'm just playing with the baby. Anyway.
Well, we've both been there, so...
I'm retired. I ain't splitting my check with nobody. I ride you on your motorcycle, but you got to go home.
But I came here to win money so I can buy my own motorcycle. All right.
Oh, and then you ain't riding on the back. He gonna be out then.
No. He's too special to be out.
Oh. Ooh, you something else.
Yes, I am.
She said, yes, I am. You're a firecracker, boy, on the back of that motorcycle. Come on, let's go.
Let's go, baby.
I'll help you stop it. Come on, faster. What you doing? I'm back here. Going too slow.
That's right.
Give me a slang term that people use for marijuana.
Dime bag.
Yeah. I've heard it. I love it. Good answer. I don't know what it means.
Shut up, Jeff. Just shut up.
I swear.
In order for you to even say dime bag, you have to be a user.
I swear.
I know you swear, but I don't know how. You done broke it down. Let me ask you a question. What is a dime bag, Jeff?
I have no idea.
Yes, you
no,
do.
I swear. I don't know.
What do you think it means, Jeff?
It's a Ziploc bag with marijuana in it.
How much? How much?
$10.
Thank you, sir. Name something your husband says you're really bad at. We talked to 100 married women.
Sex.
Yeah, she don't go to your church. She ain't got no husband. Because there ain't a husband on planet Earth gonna ever turn to his wife and go, you're really not good at sex. That is a suicidal statement. You say that, you're the dumbest guy on planet Earth. Hey, Elizabeth, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing
great.
Good.
How
What
are
do you do for a living?
I am a self-employed nanny. I watch
Okay,
babies.
good. That's good. That's
Lots
good.
of different babies.
And you're married?
I'm newly engaged as of Friday.
Newly engaged? Oh, Lily, you did
You
it.
gotta get the money.
Yeah, gotta get it. Who is it?
Who is my fiance? His name's Elijah. He's a ginger.
He's a what?
He's a ginger with the red hair.
Never heard
Some
of
of them
that.
are kind of weird looking. He's a good one.
He's a good-looking ginger. That's all right. I don't know if that's borderline racism if I say ginger, so.
No, it's not.
We gonna edit that out the show. I don't know what ginger is. I don't think I need to say it though. I'm gonna leave it alone. I like red-haired people and freckles and all that, so just won't leave it at that. That's gingerbread man.
He actually dressed up as a gingerbread man for Halloween, and he just took cardboard and cut out a bread slice and put it on both sides of him and wore his normal clothes.
I'm actually having an out-of-body experience right now. Name something a woman might train her dog to find out about a man by sniffing him.
The woman and the dog want to know if he's gay, Steve. If he's gay.
I want to know.
I don't want to say that. I have a career.
I don't, Steve.
I know. She's trained the dog to sniff the man to find out if he's gay. What do you do in the restroom when there's no toilet paper?
Shake.
Wash off in the sink. How'd you like to walk in a public toilet and see somebody with their ass hanging in the sink? I'm sorry. They were out of toilet paper. Had to wash it off in the sink. Name an occupation where someone wears a robe at work. Aaron.
What is a surgeon?
You thought we were playing Jeopardy?
For a second, just for a second.
What is a surgeon? Hey, Mitchell.
Yes.
No problem here. We talked to 100 men. One of them could have been you. Name a food you like to see a sexy woman eating. You're standing next to one.
I want to see her eating a popsicle.
Well, she didn't like that answer, but don't worry about it. You got a dozen at the house right now, don't you? Milton, how you doing?
I am doing well, Steve. How about yourself?
Good, good. Got a victory under your belt yesterday.
It feels good.
Good,
Feels good.
good. Yeah, you're the dentist, right?
Yes, sir.
The
Yes, sir.
smiling dentist. This dude just
trying.
grins the whole day. It's good to see you got nice teeth. You're single?
I'm single and I'm ready to mingle.
You want somebody in the Dallas area?
I don't mind. Studio audience, Dallas. It doesn't matter.
I don't care where she is. Over there, anywhere.
Huckleberry, I'm okay.
He said Huckleberry, I'm okay. I'm good. Hey, Corey, how you doing,
What's up,
man?
sir? How you doing, man?
Good, let me tighten that up for you. What do you do for a living, Corey?
Hey, man, I'm a middle school educator, and I'm a basketball coach, head basketball
My
coach.
man, that's what I like.
My man. Yes, sir.
Man, that's what somebody asked me one time if I could do anything other than what I do, what would I like to do? I like to be a basketball coach.
I was born in Winder, Georgia.
You were born in Winder?
Born.
He's sitting there, where he from?
West Virginia.
West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Well, West Virginia. You know a little bit about that. You know a little bit about that.
Wait a minute, hold on, man.
You know a little bit about that, that's it.
You from where, man?
Welch, West Virginia.
Dog, I was born in Welch, West Virginia.
No way.
Well, my dad and grandfather all worked in the mine.
Well, everybody did. My daddy made $5 a week. Wow. Yeah. We had 5 kids. My daddy made $5 a week. We grew everything we ate in the backyard. Yes, sir. Can I hug you, man?
No doubt. What I'm talking about,
man. Name a place a woman goes where it might be inappropriate to wear a push-up bra.
I'm gonna go with the funeral.
Good answer. Good answer. Good answer. Sure am gonna miss you. Dogs go crazy when they see a squirrel. What do men go crazy about when they see it? Samantha.
Nuts.
Men go crazy when they see nuts. Name a fantasy job you'd want if you lived during the Old West.
Saloon showgirl. Yeah.
Bart wants to be the saloon showgirl. That was a good answer.
How hard it was to say that?
He said, you know how hard it was to say that? Name a fantasy job that you'd want if you lived during the Old West.
How about a blacksmith?
Yeah, good answer. Very good answer.
Next time, Linda, kind of push it together a little faster, just for me, okay? How about a black... Hey, whoa, lady, whoa. Where we going with this now? Sorry, just a little touchy sometimes. How about a black Smith? I was hanging on that black way too long. Name a fantasy job you'd want if you lived during the Old West.
Prostitute.
This guy here, I gotta tell, prostitute. You want to be a hoe. Hey, kid, what's going on, boy? I like that.
That is a Steve Harvey original.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Boy, look at you right there. That's right. That's the Steve Harvey suit. I like that.
Feels good.
Ken, is this
my wife, Debbie?
Your wife, Debbie? Debbie?
She was my third and favorite wife.
She's your third and favorite wife.
That's correct.
I know exactly what you mean.
Thank you.
Man.
Thank you, sir.
I thank you for saying it, man, out loud. Oh, we're gonna have to get us a club. William, one strike. Tell me something a man has that he likes to polish.
His man part? Yeah, that's good. I mean, not that I know from experience or anything.
Shut up. Hi, Trelane?
It's a character from Star Trek.
Your mama named you?
A character from Star Trek, yes. It was an alien guest star.
An alien guest
Yes.
star? So he didn't even make it on the show?
Not on the actual show.
Your mama was sitting up there. This happened she was pregnant with you when it happened. Right. She's sitting up there eating some ice cream and a pickle. That's the prettiest damn name I ever heard right there. Trey Lane. Name something a circus clown might take off his rubber nose to do. Number 7. The clown? Mama, the clown is high! Jeff, what do you do, man?
I'm an emergency room physician.
Are you? How long you guys
Absolutely.
been married?
7 years.
7 years.
6 years. Almost 7 years.
Jeff.
Right? Is that
Jeff.
right?
Jeff!
Sorry.
You don't turn around and ask her. What are you, stupid? Kurt, hey. What's going on, partner?
How we doing?
Good. You married, Kurt?
I am not. Single.
Well, you said that. I am not.
No.
Nor do I want to be. Next question, please. Are you dating anybody serious?
Not right now, Steve. You got anyone in mind for me?
Hey, Kurt, you know, you're on TV. You might want to be a little careful here because if you're dating a girl that thinks it's serious, and I just said, are you dating somebody seriously? And you said, not right now. It's gonna blow the wig back. So you want to try that question again? Are you dating anybody seriously?
Yes, and she is great. Oh, she is the best. Love her to death.
I'll tell you, man, I know how to take care of a guy. Name something a wife hates to discover her new husband does in his sleep.
Masturbate.
Hypothetically speaking, of course.
Name something you would never do again if your wife didn't force you to. Kyle.
Get married.
I did not force him to get married.
It's okay, Carla. It's okay. I know you didn't force him, baby.
I did not force him.
I know you didn't force him. I know you didn't
Oh, my God.
force him. You can't believe how stupid you are.
Hey, I'm gonna get that.
And what's going to be even more stunning, watch this.
You are really.
Admit it. Name something of your wife's you tried on when she wasn't around.
Underwear.
Wow.
Underwear. Elise?
High heels.
High heels. Wow. High heels. What man has a wife and he can wear her shoe? That's a 13, folks. If I slip that into my wife's shoe, we're getting a divorce. No, my wife's foot can't be the same size. There's no way we can be laying in bed and the covers come up and her foot look like my foot.
Can you give me a beat?
All right.
Can I give you a beat?
We'll give her a beat.
We'll give her a beat.
Ready?
Oh, yeah. Name something Shaquille O'Neal has that's bigger than yours.
I'm gonna go with hands.
He's got, well, that's a body part. That's a body
I'm gonna go with junk.
Good answer.
That's all body parts? I know you're the judge here, but I just got to, that's a totally separate item. That's handled differently, it's set aside differently, it's cared for, it's protected with our life. I actually have an alarm system. Whoop, 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 whoop. Warning, warning, you're too close, back up. We ask 100 men, name a part of your body a blindfolded person might touch and think belong to a woman.
They're private parts. Steve, I'm a licensed massage therapist.
Watch
I've been
out, boy.
rubbing bodies for 10 years,
Shut
baby.
up.
Yes, sir. Bless hands, baby. You don't see no hard work here, do you?
Well, you ain't ever out of work.
Oh, no. I had to get permission from my wife first, though.
You're married?
Yes. She said, long as I bring it home. She don't mind.
All right now.
There she is right there.
Yeah,
She's
where?
smiling. See her smiling?
Where's she at? Yeah. Grinning and waving. Hey. Hi, Mr. Hands. Well, that's good, man. What is it that a customer likes most during a massage?
Well, my clients, they like them buns rubbed.
I can't believe what the hell are you grinning that hard for? Most of my clients like them buns rubbed.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, gluteus maximus is the best part, the biggest muscle in the body, baby.
Name a phrase that takes courage to say for the first time.
Well, Steve, this doesn't pertain to me because I'm celibate, but you have a small penis. It's up there.
What the hell are you looking at me for? It don't pertain to me, Steve, but you have a small penis. Name something you toss.
Toss them draws.
Name something you hope doesn't fall apart while you're on it.
My wife.
That was the best answer I ever heard. Marie, how you doing today?
Good, how are you?
What do you do?
Well, I investigate adult abuse and neglect with the state of Alabama.
And you're staring at me.
Are you being spanked now as an adult and you need protecting?
I try to every now and then. But just know this, though. Okay. When you spank me,
I don't think that's the kind of the spanking I protect.
Could I tell you something?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to do it anyway.
No, my little niece, Annie.
We're going to play the game after a while. Y'all hang in there.
It'll just be like, is emotionally involved with you. Emotionally, not physically, emotionally involved with you.
Wait a minute,
She's
listen,
red.
I don't know any of you. I've never met you before.
We haven't met her either.
I'm married, stop. Now, I'm in an extramarital affair that I don't even know about. That's the worst kind. I'm gonna get another divorce. At least I need to know who the hell is lying.
She keeps your book in her car, and that's when
Oh, well, that's good. Just let Annie read the book. Oh, yeah, Hal. Oh, you used to knock them dead, didn't you, boy? Oh, I could tell. Pretty dude like you. Freckles. Sneaky looking. You got your little mustache and goatee with a drawing on it. Anytime a man cuts his goatee to make it look like a champagne glass, that's sexy right there. That's when you're sexy right there. I bet nobody ever told you that, had it?
No, it has.
No.
My wife loved it.
Yeah, that's good. She likes sipping on that champagne, huh? Oh, Deacon, you just up in there doing the most down there. Hey, name something a babysitter might be too busy doing to play with the kids.
When I knew this girl, I would go by and see her. So I would be over there and we'd be making out. And I'll be massaging her, Steve. That good enough for you?
Somewhere making love
too busy to play with the kids. Oh,
There we go. My name fell off, Steve.
Huh?
My name fell off.
What the hell is going on over here? Hey, Samson, we only got one strike. Name something a babysitter might be too busy doing to play with the kids.
I'm a very responsible parent. Let me put that out there. But sometimes...
Let me ask y'all something. Let me ask something about this family right here. Can y'all ever just answer the question? And what you do for a living?
I work at my mother's kitchen, which is a soul food place. I would just love to have you there, Steve.
Well, I'm coming to Chicago. What's the name of the restaurant?
My mother's kitchen, Comfort Southern
said you work-
Food. I work there. I'm a waitress.
Yeah. Okay, I was trying to get the name of your mama's restaurant.
My mother's kitchen.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's it, honey. Just help yourself. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right, Steve.
I heard you say it was your mama's kitchen. I'm trying to find out the name of the place.
It's my mother's kitchen, Southern Comfort Foods.
You greet the people at the door?
I hug everybody come in there. I said, oh, welcome, darling, to my mother's kitchen.
Yeah,
I am so proud that you came to visit us.
Uh-huh.
Oh, they love it. They love it.
I know
honey.
they do.
Yes, and they call me Sweet Dorothy at the restaurant. Yes,
ma'am.
Yes.
And you probably the reason y'all on the show, too, huh? Absol. I know all of this here.
Lovely.
You have a holy name.
That's a holy name?
Holy,
Steve?
Saint Stephen.
Do you know my whole name? Broderick Stephen Harvey. You know who I was named after?
No.
Broderick Crawford on the Highway Patrol show. Broderick Crawford. Name something a single guy might have a collection of from all the women he's dated.
Bruises?
You can believe that.
I'm sure you got a scratcher too somewhere.
I got a scratcher too?
Sure.
Well, I mean, you know.
Player.
I got some scratches, but they was on my back.
Oh! Well.
You feel me? This is what I do for a living. You know, you can't stomp me. Watch out. Isabella, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good.
Yes, sir. I would like to say a shout out to my husband who is in the audience, my husband of 37 years, Henry.
Henry here today?
Henry is here.
Let me see, where's Henry?
Yes, he
Henry.
is.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Didn't want Henry on the show?
Oh, yeah. He's here.
I said didn't want him on the show.
He's moral, he's good support.
Yeah, didn't want him on the show. Didn't want Henry out here trying to take a shot at this 20,000, huh? You picked the 5 people in your family you thought could win this money, huh? They said, how about Daddy? Don't worry, Daddy, just come and support the show. I can't play no Family Feud. I've been working. I don't even know what the show about. Henry had a job all his life, ain't he?
He did.
So he ain't got
Retired
time.
military.
The whole family involved in the military?
Pretty much.
Well, that's good. Thank all y'all.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, Miss Isabella, let's go. Name something a man drops when a woman suddenly says she wants him.
His pants.
All right. I don't like these things, I'm trying to tell you. You just hold on. That is the first thing, too. We don't take our shirt off, shoes, nothing. I want you. Okay. Get these puppies. They be down around our ankle, but yeah. Ashanti, name something a man drops when a woman suddenly says she wants him.
How about some money?
Shani, what type of woman you think we talking about? Hi, how you doing? I want you. Oh, hell. How much? Name something a woman does to make a man want to kiss her.
Takes her clothes off.
Huh? You wanna kiss me now? Huh?
You gonna kiss me now, boy? Oh, yeah, mama sure do. Name something you do to your bottom.
After you get off that porcelain guard, you wipe it. That's right.
I suggest, John, that you try wiping it before you get off the porcelain guard. I don't know where y'all's role is at, but you need to move it a little closer to that toilet. I don't like teaching people how to wipe on this show, but when you hear a family come in and said, after I get up off the porcelain guard, I wipe it. No, no, no. You need to sit right there. Don't you move. That's how my little boy used to do. He used to get up and just walk. We'd have company over. I was potty training my son. He used to just get up and just walk in the living room. He just in there talking to people, ain't got no drawers on. Flies buzzing around him. Well, Selena, how you doing today?
I just want to say, I really do love you. You are the first voice I hear when I get up.
You love the radio show?
Yes. Yes.
I got a major behind me that's in charge of some missile command division. I kind of just want us to be clear about this love.
The radio show.
The radio show, yeah. There you go, Major Sergeant.
That's it.
Name something you do to your bottom.
You spank it.
Major. Major Bennett in there handling business.
Shout out to my wife, my 3 kids, 3 beautiful kids, and my one lovely wife, Elizabeth. Been married 22 years, Steve.
There you go, Rob.
22 years, baby.
Make it happen, baby.
There you go, baby. There you go.
We're going good.
22 years.
All right, let's go. You ought to know this one then.
Oh, man, I know it. I
Name
got
something
one
that
for you.
sports teams do to players that husbands wish they could do to their wives.
Man, Steven, I do it every night. I tackle mine. Woo, baby, come on. Tackle mine. Good answer. Come on. I know it's up there. Yeah!
Tito.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Good. What do you do, Tito?
I'm a barber in Elgin, Illinois.
Oh, man.
Westside Customs Cuts.
Custom
Deuces.
Cuts is the name
Custom
of it?
Cuts.
Yeah, how many chairs in there?
1. The captain's chair. That's right. What that there do? Y'all know me.
They know you?
They know me.
Boy, so when it's air and it shows in the shop, you're gonna be king, baby.
That's right. I'm gonna be applauding myself.
You're ready to be.
Name someone you wouldn't want to know that you were dating a stripper.
Your friends.
Good answer. Your friends. Tyler. Them the first people, I'm telling you. Hey, fellas. You remember Bubblicious? All right, here we go. Name something made out of leather a wife might hit her husband with.
Her leather panties.
Go get yourself a pair of them leather panties. Keep your man at the house. Beat me with the leather panties. Rod, you're probably one of our most famous people. You know, with YouTube clips, his clip is one of the most watched YouTube clips in the history of Family Feud. Name something a burglar would not want to see when he breaks into a house. Rod.
Naked grandma.
Naked, huh? Looking for a naked grandmama in the house. This is big. Welcome to Family Feud's Big Money Tournament finale. I'm your man, Steve Harvey, and boy, look at here. We got a good one for you today. From Atlanta, Georgia, it's the Woolley family. And straight out of Gainesville, Florida, it's a Hutchinson family. We want to say thank you so much to Publishers Clearinghouse because one of these families is going to win on this show right here, $160,000. There is no fast money today. The first family to reach 400 points will win the game and the entire jackpot of $160,000. Woolley family, man, it's thick. If it's there, your family steals, your family wins $160,000. Damon, name something you'd be more likely to see at a bachelor party than at a bridal shower.
Something I've been doing all day here is fighting.
This answer is worth $160,000 to someone. We are looking for fighting. Let's look at number 4. Yeah, man. Woo! Hey, fellas, come over here. Yeah, man. Listen to me. These are friends at Publishers Clearinghouse, and they're presenting the Hutchinson with $160,000